Alright. So yeah. First time testing this out. And hopefully everything's working, even though I'm noticing like what's going on here? Like what is this? It almost looks like a closed captioning thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's not going away either. Huh. Alright, well, I guess that's just something I'll have to figure out. I don't know, that wasn't there last night when I was testing it out there. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to figure it out later. Anyways, what's up everybody? So yeah. We're kind of messing around with this last time. Yeah, that's actually like really annoying. Is that? Yeah, let me see something. Hold on. Like, is that showing up actually on the stream, or is that just on my end? Maybe it's not there for everybody. No, yeah, I can definitely see it's on the fucking stream too. I don't know, I'll have to look into that. So yeah, besides the weird little subtitle box or whatever the hell that is, it's stuck on his collar. I mean, it's working, which that's good. I figured out that like in order to trigger like the emotion states or whatever, you have to use like hotkeys. So I was trying to set that up last night, but whatchamacallit, yeah, in order to do that though, you have to like duplicate the source, and when I duplicate the source, it won't let me duplicate it as a duplicate. It only lets me duplicate it as a reference. And so yeah, I just have to tinker with it. I have to play with it some more, but it's working, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's so annoying, dude. I don't know what that is. It literally looks like, yeah, it literally looks like a little like subtitle overlay or like closed caption overlay or something, but I don't know what would be causing that though. Alright, well, we'll just keep going, because otherwise I'm going to be like hyper focused on that and I'm not going to get anything done. So yeah, anyway, so we were messing around with this last time when they did the like Bomb Rush Cyberfunk little thing where you could like enter your design. This was the design I was working on. I just never fucking finished it in time. But yeah, we pretty much finished up what I hadn't finished last time, and now I just decided to like put in a ton of extra detail since it's not gonna go into the game or whatever, and the version for the game had like, I didn't want to put too much detail into it because just because of like the way it was going to be implemented in the game or whatever. I wasn't sure how that would turn out, but seeing as it's just going to be in the regular art piece or whatever, yeah, I was doing my usual thing and just putting a fuck ton of detail into it. I actually want to like maybe put some detail into the letters too, so we're probably going to mess with that. I need to figure out though, what's all this? What is all this actually? Is this the text? No, okay, so that's that. Maybe this is the text? Yes, okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and delete a couple of these layers then. And we'll just mess around with this, I guess. Yeah, I really do not know what that is on my dude there, but... And of course, if the music is too loud or whatever, just let me know. Oh shit, that's so annoying. Okay, alright, so yeah, we're just gonna jump into this. Yeah, I was trying to decide, like, what do I want to do here? Do I want to sort of do, like, almost like some panels or whatever on here, which is like a common thing you see. We can sort of do like some detail in there. I don't know how this is gonna look though. Sort of pull out. I guess that's okay. We can do like something. Let's mess with that later. Actually, let's go back to our dude here. So let's see, where did I really leave off? I need to sort of finish this detailing around here, and then yeah, I'm just probably gonna do like some little like these things here. Also was just looking at the color earlier too, and I was like, man, there's an awful lot of yellow in this. Like, maybe I need to change the color of the guy, the character. So I might mess around with that a little bit too. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And so yeah, besides the weird little glitch there, I'm actually really happy how my little PNG, actually I suppose the more that, well, I was looking into it when I was looking into how to like actually implement this thing last night. I guess this is technically a GIF tuber, it's not a PNG tuber, so to correct myself there, but yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Like I said, I need to play around with it some more anyways, because yeah, I'd originally drawn him like looking around and stuff, but in order to like do all that, I think I need to basically like take the GIF that I have here and just make it a bit longer and a bit more like randomized, I guess. Because there's sort of like an idle state and then there's like a talking state. So yeah, I'll just like sort of like throw in the eye movement into that, and then the laughing thing is basically you have to like trigger that with hotkeys. But yeah, in order to do that though, it's like you have to duplicate the source that you know, the like GIF tubers in OBS, like and yeah, like I was trying to do that last night, but I don't know, I couldn't figure out why exactly. I was Googling it and couldn't really find anything, but like when you duplicate a source in OBS, like there's two ways to do it. There's like duplicate as a reference and duplicate as a duplicate. And when you duplicate as a reference, it basically creates an exact copy of it. So whatever you alter on one of them gets altered on the other one. And that's not gonna work. Like it needs to duplicate as an actual duplicate, and it just wouldn't let me do that. So I don't know what the hell is up with that. Like, because I definitely can't just like manually duplicate it and then try and like lay it over the other one, because I feel like it's gonna end up being like slightly off and it's gonna look jarring when I trigger that. But yeah, I'll just keep playing with it basically. Like I say, I'm happy that it's in there. That's what sort of matters. Nice. Alright, so yeah, I need to keep doing that. I also noticed when I was watching the VOD that like this line right here is way janky. Alright, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not too far off, but it definitely needs to be sort of angled a little bit. It's too far, I think. The angle on that was just a little too steep. So there we go, fix that. Oh yeah, cool. And actually, I think I can sort of bring everything in here over a little bit. Which actually, I don't need to do this like that. I just select everything in here and move it. Yeah, cool. We need to add some extra like color in there too. Oh my god, I hate playing with the fucking volume slider. Again, hopefully the music isn't too loud or anything. Sometimes it just gets too loud in the headphones, and yeah, I really need to figure out how to better like control the volume on my end without affecting the stream volume. But just more shit to sort of mess around with. Alright, so yeah, let's sort of finish this detailing on here. Just like how far part of these really think maybe over here. Man, I noticed too, my fucking internet, well, the OBS little like internet connection display thing has just been like tanking all night, which I don't know what the hell's up with that. Like, I haven't technically haven't paid my internet this month yet. That was only due like a couple days ago, so they don't usually start throttling that until like a week goes by or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those days, the internet's just being shitty today. But hopefully it's not causing any weird problems or anything. Like, I mean, I've been watching the VODs too, and I haven't really noticed anything as far as like dropped frames or anything like that. So. finish it up on the other side too. And yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I was messing with the color before the stream, but like, I don't know, I couldn't really settle on anything that looked good. But there's just way too much like yellow, because I don't like how the character is yellow and the text is yellow. Like, I definitely need to play around with that. But it's just, I feel like I'm just being super unfocused and all over the place tonight. Just try and get this detailing done first, and then we'll mess around with the color. I know, like, usually I'll sort of like go in and I'll just take the layer that has the color on it and basically play with the hue and saturation sliders, and that's what I was doing before the stream, and I just wasn't getting anything that I liked. So maybe it's one of those things where I just need to like recolor it from scratch, which I'm not like I'm not against that or whatever. Like I say, I don't like how there's just so much yellow in this. Look at my like super just like inconsistent fucking line width over here, just all over the fucking place. Although, I mean, when you zoom out, it isn't so bad. Some of that shit is just like really noticeable when you zoom in like that. But yeah, let's keep going here. Man, yeah, every time I look up at OBS, my internet connection is just like tanking, man. So hopefully, yeah, if anyone, you know, if it gets real bad, people just let me know in the chat or whatever. Like if it's causing problems or whatever, which I don't know what that would be. I mean, because I don't know, I assume that like Twitch sort of like does its best to prevent you from like completely dropping out or whatever, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Definitely, man. I still just don't even know what that little like glitch spot on his cock, because I swear to God, it looks like it does straight up look like a closed caption, like text box thing. Which, like, what would even be causing that to show up? Like, where would that even be coming from? Because I mean, it's reading this from Discord. You know, like that's where the GIF is at. and I just don't even know what would be. And that wasn't there last night either, which is like super frustrating. I don't know. I'm just getting distracted. Whatever. No, I mean, yeah, I definitely don't want that to be there. Like, I need to figure out why that's there, but I'm sure it's one of those things like nobody's even gonna notice it or whatever. I mean, actually, does there even need to be another one right here? I mean, kinda, I guess. Right here. Actually, too, I don't even know why it took me so long to realize this, but I'm gonna have to change the music here in a second because I feel like we need something more appropriate for what we're working on. I'm not even sure why I started out with that. Well, I started out with some Chrono Cross music because in a Chrono Cross mood, but I feel like, yeah, we need to correct ourselves before we wreck ourselves over here. Well, I suppose it's too late for that. We need to come correct with the music here. Let's see here. Alright, so yeah, anyways. Cool. Alright, well, it's done. That part's done. Let's see what else we want to do. Kind of thinking maybe like the same thing I was doing here. I need to sort of repeat over here. And then we'll probably start messing with all the color. Which, like, yeah, still don't know, man. But I definitely don't like how the characters the same colors as the letters. I don't even know why I did that. Because that's just way too much yellow going on, I think. Although, I mean, I had done a different, I had done the letters a different color originally. I was wondering if I should change the letters and just leave the character the yellow. Because I do like the red. I just need to sort of clean this up a little bit, but I do like that. And I can easily change the color of all this. So I might do that, actually. And leave the robot guy the yellow, but I don't know. We'll see. We got options. So let's see where would these be here? I suppose they don't have to be in the same exact spot. Like we can just sort of do something different with this side. So what's sort of just like dropping them at like random intervals? Oh shit! Wait, that's right. This is on another layer. Yeah. Label some of this shit. These layers all over the place, as usual. Yeah, cool. I like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's check in. I decide if I want to sort of do the same like breaks in the arm on the forearm. At least we'll see how it looks. If it looks too weird, we'll just get rid of it. Maybe I need to not mess with the forearm. Something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I think we'll just leave the forearms alone, I think. So let's see, what else? Actually, I think maybe that's enough on the detail for the character. I might put another one of these little like hatches or whatever on the side here. Alright, yeah, I think that's good. Maybe do something like this. Alright, cool, yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, do we want to play with the color now? I think, yeah. I'm almost thinking just drop the color out completely and maybe start over. Which we could just throw all this in a folder, and then if cool. Alright, so let's see. Let's just turn these off to the eye is fine. Well, I guess not. I guess we should just get rid of everything. Oh, goddamn, man, too many layers there, because I don't even know what are some of these. Just like duplicates of the same thing. Try and get some of this. Alright, cool. So yeah, let's see. Oh, wait, where is the hat though? Because I did like the hat color. And the hair too, honestly. Yeah, I think those are the colors I liked, and now we'll sort of mess around and see what we can do. So it's almost like, where is this? Maybe, what's up with that? Is that just gonna be like too loud? Okay, wait, let's see what. Is there a reference? Yeah, I think that's just like way too bright, I think. Although, I don't know. I mean, I think if we maybe went darker. No, definitely not. Yeah, you know what? What's up with like? What's up with like the purple and green? Maybe I might have to change the eye color if I do that. But I don't know. I think that's just like way too dark. Yeah, you know what, let's just totally start over from scratch with the color, I think, because sometimes if I just keep screwing around with the pre-existing colors, it just, yeah, I'm never going to get anywhere with it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is one of those things where I'm just like, I shouldn't. I'm just like overthinking it, maybe. Oh, hey, what's up, bro? So, oh yeah, you see, I got my guy up there now. But like, I keep bringing it up, but there's some kind of weird little glitch on him. I don't know what the hell that is or what's causing that, but something I'm gonna have to mess around with later. But it's working, which is, you know, good enough for now, I guess. Obsessing over these colors at the moment. It's like, yeah, I almost don't even like this at all. I'm almost thinking I'm just gonna go back to the fucking yellow. Yeah, what am I doing right now, dude? I just feel like this is not what I want. Actually, kind of like that. Yeah, I think actually that's what we were looking for the whole fucking time. There we go. Happy accident status. I'm almost thinking too, this kind of works. I could use that deep orange color that I had for the arms. So yeah, I want that. Where is that at? What is that on? There we go, I want that. Gimme. How's that look? Is that too weird? I don't think that's straight, actually. Trying to decide how did I have that? Was it darker? Yeah, it is a darker color. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move up into the red here a little bit. So darken that like that. I don't think that's dark enough actually, but now I'm like, could I just go with a completely different color? I mean, I don't want to get too fucking crazy with this, but got nothing else to do. Where are you? Actually, that looks kind of sick. I need to figure out what to do with like this part there. I'm almost thinking that's where I need to sort of do like the in-between, like maybe just a deeper version of this color here. Let's see, let's just sort of like try and, what should we call it? We're just gonna try and like, yeah, get these colors in here just so I can see what they look like, and then we'll do all the details and shit. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool, yeah. What was the... Is that the same? Yeah, it is the same as the arm, so I think we'll stick with that and sort of do this orange. See, I don't, maybe am I getting too crazy with it, or there's just too many like too many colors now? Is it clashing? I'm almost thinking that's starting to clash. Like maybe I don't need this orange here, or maybe we need to do something else with that. I'm actually thinking, yeah, that's starting to like, that's just too much, I think. I think maybe like a deeper purple, maybe, or like an in-between. Closer back up here somewhere. Yeah, actually, I think that's what we want. I think there's just too many different colors. Oh shit, that's right. That arm's on another layer. We'll come back to that.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Right, right. I don't know. I feel like so many times with the colors, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with it, and then it just sort of like, I'll just sort of like get to a point where it's just like, you know what, we're just gonna go with this, because I'm just messing around with it too much. I think I do like this way more than the yellow there, so it's just a matter of like figuring out some of these detailed colors. Because yeah, I'm almost thinking that this little like this deep red, I need to change that, I think maybe. Maybe it's this purple that's sort of clashing. Or I don't know, maybe it's nothing at all and it's just the fact that it's not all colored in. I know that's happens a lot. So how did that look on the other one? So it's on, so it's like a deeper shade of this color, which that's the same thing we did there, right? Oh, no, I guess not. We never covered that part in any of them. Well, let's see, what does it look like with that now? Yeah, I'm almost thinking that's like the color I don't really like. I think we need to change this to something else. Everything else is looking good. Yeah, really need to. God, the worst thing about like troubleshooting some of this stuff is though is like I don't even know what to search for to figure out what that little like glitch on his, yeah, what the like, because I literally don't even know what that is. Although I could do, well, I don't know if I want to wait till after the stream to do that, but I can literally just blow him up super big and I should be able to see like what that is. But I swear to God, it looks like a fucking closed caption thing. But I just like don't like, what the hell would that, what would even be causing that now? Fucking technology, man. Fucking hell. I mean, just getting this like thing to work, just getting the little gift tuber to work is just like the craziest, like most random thing. Like, it's like you drop the GIFs into Discord and then you basically like copy the link into this other program, and then that program like interprets when my mic is on Discord. Like I have to be on the channel on Discord, so like Discord is open in the background. I'm in a channel in Discord with my mic on, and then like Discord sees that my mic is working, so then it tells that program to like, yeah, to use the GIF with the mouth moving. And when I'm quiet, it switches to the idle GIF. Like it's just so crazy how it works, man. It's like fucking magic. Fucking, yeah. Techno magic, dude. It's one of those things I'm like super happy with how it turned out and how it's working and stuff, but I'm definitely excited to like update it and, you know, like see what else I can sort of do, you know, now that I know how to make it work. Alright, cool, yeah, I like that. And then we need to sort of, actually, let's see, what would this look like? Yeah, and probably just do like a subtler, like just like subtly darker, maybe? And then I know I want to use the color on the eyes to do just these little displays down here. So yeah, like that. Nice, nice, nice. Now we need to figure out what color to do these like shoulder. Actually, you know what? Can we just take this color here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. And then how is this all just the same color? No, it's slightly different. I know, no it isn't. It's the same color. Oh, I know. I mean, I know you know a lot about music too, bro. Do you know where that vocal sample originates from? Like, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that last time, but that's one of those things. Like, the sample's been used in so much shit, but I wonder like where it first fucking came from. You know? Oh man. Anyways.
Let's get scratching.
Oh well, you missed it. That last track. It's the music just turns me on. It's like a vocal sample. It's been used in a ton of shit, but I always wonder like where it originated from. Like, okay, did you get that game working? That fucking did they ever boot that server back up or whatever? Yeah, it's one of those things where like a lot of the times when I find shit like that, it's like I'll find it completely like by chance, you know? Like I'll maybe just be like listening to older music or whatever, and then I'm just like, holy shit, wait a minute, like that's that fucking, yeah, that's like where that sample came from. It's like it's so hard to like intentionally search that shit out, you know, like. Because a lot of people keep that shit well guarded, you know what I mean? It's like they're not exactly putting that shit out there where they get it from. Like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, you still got time to get that refund, I guess. Fucking Fuck it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was messing around with the colors because I just didn't like how there was just so much fucking yellow in it. There's just too much yellow. Like the character was yellow, the text was yellow. It was just it was overkill. So switched up the colors. I'm definitely liking it a lot more. Let's see what we're doing. Trying to mess with this. Nice. Yeah, me too. I was messing around with it before stream and had just basically taken the colors that I already had and did like a hue shift on them into like a red color, and I was liking it, but I couldn't get the exact color I was going for, so I just went ahead and started it over basically. But yeah, I like it way more now too. Thank you. Should that be there? Keep going back to like the reference to see. So it's darker. Where did I get that from? Looks like the arm color. I am kind of mad at myself for not finishing this in time to submit it to the thing, but yeah, it is what it is. So same thing, I think. It looks like that's the arm color. Yeah, that's from the shoulder. I might need to change that actually, because that's kind of clashing with that green pretty hard. Let's see, because I used the purple down here. Let's see how would that look. Might have to change the pupil color. Okay, why is that? It's like literally the exact same color as the pupil. But actually, I think I like the purple more than the. Yeah. I'm messing around with that. Let's see. That's actually not too bad. What can we do with that? Actually, it's kind of crazy. Can't decide if I. It's almost like that needs to be like. Because I feel like if I do the purple, definitely can't do the purple because that's just gonna be too much, I think. But yeah, like this green color is like a lime green. Yeah, something like that. Almost like lemon lime status. It's like, I mean, it looks kind of cool, right? Whatever, I'm going with it. Where we're gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have made. Almost thinking I should have made this color on a separate layer because I feel like it's just too. It's a little bit too much. What happened to my tunes? Yeah, okay. YouTube doing its usual shit, just pausing the fucking music for no reason. Oh my god, I don't know who's in chat right now and who's paying attention, but speaking of fucking YouTube, I saw today, it was on Twitter, fucking YouTube's making NFTs, and it's supposedly like the way they fucking literally worded it in the press briefing is like they're making NFTs out of people's videos. Like, what in the fuck is that even supposed to mean, dude? Like, Sketch City, dude. So I wouldn't even put it past these motherfuckers to literally just take like everybody's content and just turn it into fucking NFTs, because then they're gonna claim that like, oh well, when you know it's in the terms of service, it's when you submit your videos, it's our fucking it's our property now. Like, we can do whatever the fuck we want with it. Like, I swear to fucking god, dude, this NFT shit is getting so fucking out of control now. I follow a lot of musicians on Twitter too, man, and supposedly there's like some fucking. So I don't even know what the fuck it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would not put it past these motherfuckers to do that, because I know it's in terms of service that like when you submit your content to YouTube, it's their content now. It's just the same thing. Twitch pulls with that bullshit too, where they basically say the same thing. Like, you know, once you submit your stuff on their platform, it's no longer yours. Like. Like I was saying, I follow a bunch of musicians on Twitter, and supposedly something's happening to them too, where like if you submitted your music to certain streaming services, now that music is being taken and turned into fucking NFTs without their permission. And it's just like, dude, what in the fuck, man? This is just so fucking. It's like I knew that's what was gonna happen with all the second all this shit started happening with NFTs. That's why I've been against it from the start, because like it just seemed like way too. You know, like there was just way too much gray area open for interpretation as far as like who even owns this shit to begin with, and like now just to see like just the worst fucking fears are like coming to fruition as far as like the way all that shit's being handled now. It's just like, yeah, turning into a fucking nightmare. It's like that was the thing that's been sketchy from the start about all that shit, man, is that like, dude, you can't, it's impossible to own digital media. I mean, I'm sorry, dude, but we proved that shit back in fucking, that's like Y2K shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like Napster fucking proved all that shit. You know, it's like you can never own digital media, dude. It's fucking impossible, man. Like, and the fact that like we're literally like just basically going back to all that shit now and saying that like, oh well, you know, it's almost like, well, we know that nobody can own it, so now we're just going to monetize the fact that nobody can own it, and but we're going to tell you that you own it. And it's like, well, no, you fucking don't, dude. Like, no, like literally I can right click save as, I can fucking, there's a million ways around any kind of fucking way that you try and implement ownership of digital media. And like it's just utterly fucking ridiculous to see the way all this shit's being handled right now, man. Like, because, you know, as far as like being a creator, like you're powerless, dude. You have no control over any of the way that this shit is being handled right now. And like, yeah, it's fucked up to say, but I feel like it's just gonna keep getting worse before it gets any better. And I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like, how is it even gonna get? It's like, Jesus, dude. Like, I just noticed too. I don't know why I never inked that extra line in there. Let's do that real quick. I keep looking at the eye. I think maybe the eyes are just, well, no, I'm almost thinking it's this purple that's making that just fucking clash too much. We need to like take that out of there and make that a separate layer and try and maybe desaturate that or something. What's this color or this color? What is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that purple was just too much, man. I have to mess around with that too. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright, let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, doing this detail in here, which like This color, this should probably be the same color because this is literally just a thumb sticking out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I feel like every time I look at the eyes though, I really think maybe that the pupil color is just too much.
Coming out again for a new point. Bets now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that looks better actually.
What's the hard four? 5 wants 4. Check me out, Tom. 4 4's the point, mark 4.
Alright, let's get that other arm colored in. Which I need to change this to my reference. We'll just do all this on the same layer. We're using to make that separate.
Coming out again for a new point. Get your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4.
This probably need to like lighten this up just slightly because with it being so close to that other layer, I'm worried that's gonna sort of like clash a little bit. Because they're sort of like overlapping. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see, one thing that I can do though is I should be able to just take the, hopefully that backpack thing is not this, hopefully that's a separate layer. Yeah, it is. Where is it at? Okay, cool, right there. We can just take that out of there. Because I can pretty much use that the way it is. Except we'll change these colors down here. Which, yeah, what color do we want to make that? I mean, what color was that? I mean, okay, so that's just the body color then. Oh, what the hell? Wait, is this line as its own separate thing? No, that's weird. Actually, I'm thinking I might need to darken that up a little bit for that. Let's see what it looks like there. Yeah, I don't like that being the same color as the body. Let's just maybe see if we can play with that a little bit. I don't know. I'm wondering what this would look like.
That's just plain poppycock.
That's very nice, thank you.
Oh, I don't know, something just looks off about it.
I like it, I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not at all. Not at all. I don't like it. Not at all. I don't like I don't like it. Take it easy.
Okay, there we go. Beyond that, it's like Ava Unit 1 colors. I think we should probably do like a deeper, yeah, because I mean that's basically what we did before. Take a deeper purple here. And darken that up just a little bit more too. Not too dark though.
Feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good.
Yeah. Cool. Fucking always green and purple is always a safe combination. It's pretty much like my favorite color combination. Hopefully my slurping on the coffee isn't too annoying. I noticed that definitely gets picked up when I was watching the VODs and shit. Like, I don't know if I need to like mute myself when I do that, if that's too annoying or anything. Let's see here. Nice, yeah, I like that. I'm feeling that. That's one thing I started experimenting with a while ago. I think I was still using Photoshop when I started doing that, but basically, like, I'll create a noise layer, which like helps give everything texture, even though I think this is maybe a little too much. I don't know, maybe not. but then I create like a layer of color above that, and I set it to overlay, and I don't know, it's just something about the way that it affects like the line, it affects the like line art, and it affects the colors as well, and it just helps everything sort of like stand out. But then the one thing I started doing, which I'll basically do when it's like the last thing I'll do, is if you combine these two layers together, it makes the noise that color. Which it's not as pronounced in Clip Studio Paint, but in Photoshop you can actually do a lot of really cool shit with that. You can basically, that's the one thing I don't like about Clip Studio Paint, is that the Perlin noise generator filter, this thing, when you render the noise, you create noise, which I can kind of show everyone real quick. So when you do that in Photoshop, though, you can create colored noise instead of just this monochromatic noise that you do in Clip Studio. In Photoshop, it creates actual, like, it looks like, you know, the kind of noise you would see on a TV or whatever, where this is all different. This is like every single color mixed together, you know. And in Photoshop, you can do a lot of real cool shit with that. You can do... There's basically ways that you can take a layer, you select the layer, and then you basically like, you know, control click to select the color or whatever. And then you go to your noise layer, or you don't even have to do, but this is how you do it in Clip Studio. But in Photoshop, if you make a selection and then you generate noise, it actually starts to do really cool shit as far as like the way it affects like your shading and stuff, or the way colors will subtly transition into each other. It sort of provides a cool like texture effect to it, and it's harder to do that in Clip Studio. You sort of have to do it in reverse, where like I have to create these noise layers and these color layers, and then I basically select what I want to create that effect on, and then I have to like come back up here and copy paste, or well, not copy paste, well, yeah, copy paste basically. And it's not as like subtle as it is in Photoshop. I haven't quite figured out how to like do exactly what I was doing in Photoshop with that, but yeah, that's sort of become like, that's a sort of behind the scenes little tip and trick as far as like how I get a lot of the color and texture effects that I get and shit. But yeah, you can't really keep those on when you're working because you can't sample the color correctly when you have that on. But either way. All right, so back to what we were doing here. Well, I was wondering if I need to go back to that. That's how I had it before, and then I added this. Maybe I need to just shift this over here into like this. Oh hell yeah, dude! Look at that. That looks fucking sick as hell. How does that look like with this on here? Oh yeah, it's fucking tight. Real sick. I'm feeling it. Back to work. Let's see, so let's take this color right here. Nah. Nah, I think once again there's that yeah, that it's that green, it just clashes real hard with that red. I think I need to stick with the purple color here. Do that. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, didn't even have it selected. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll take that darker color and do that for this little. Yeah. Cool. Alright, and then I'm gonna take this color here, do that in there. Nice. And then I'm almost wondering, do I need to change that? I mean, no, I don't think so though. I think that's just like nitpicking a little bit too much. I'm just getting that, sort of going back to what I was doing earlier where there's just going to be too many colors. So what are we gonna do for these? I think where's the color here? Oh yeah, but that's right. We change that. Let's see. So 69. Oops, shit. God damn it. Fucking Windows key. Oh wait, but do I need to? No, I think we'll be fine. Nice. That looks cool. Alright. Just need to finish this little detail here. Shit, man. Not even that much more left to go on this. I'm wondering if I should probably do a background though. We'll probably throw a background on here. We'll do the whole thing, draw the background and everything. It's probably just going to be like a flat, just do like a wall or whatever, you know. Shit, yeah, knocking this thing out, man. Once again, like, I hate to like bring this up literally every time I stream, but it's just like, man, it's just amazing how much more focused I am doing this. Like, it definitely helps me out a lot. It's one of those things where it's like super subtle, but like, yeah, just doing that slightly darker color, I think it helps. Did I do this? Yeah, I think I already did that. Let's see, let's throw this in here maybe. Same thing here. Cool, looking real sick. And then I'm probably gonna do, should I just use that color? How would that look here with these wires and shit in here? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that looks real sick. What is that? What's up with that? I think he's got like a mole or something going on there. What the fuck is that? Some man. I don't know how that got in there. Just leave it like that, I think. Just need to figure out what to do with these here. Which, like, what is this color right here? Is that the same? Yeah, it is. That's what I use. We'll see what this is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Take this color. I don't know if that's gonna work actually. Oh yeah, that looks cool. This isn't the same color, is it? No, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, well, shit. I think I might be ready to do the shading and all that shit, so I did want to do some detailing on these letters, but when I was messing around with it earlier, I just was not feeling any of that. Like, I don't know if I need to maybe just like look at some reference stuff real quick. Which, I mean, we can do that too. I mean, that's one thing we could do is just like pull up. Let's see. Oh shit! Now we've already burned through our fucking. Already burned through all the Jet Set radio music. Yeah, goddamn. Word. I can maybe put the Luminous soundtrack on too. That's sort of got the same vibes. Yeah, I'm almost wondering, like, because how long we've been going here? Almost 2 hours. Yeah, you know, it might take like a short little break here, and when we come back, might pull up some graffiti and reference shit and sort of look at to get some ideas on what to do with this, which I think that could be fun. Like we sort of talked about doing that anyway, doing like a more of a variety stream type shit. So let's see, there's another, what is that other site I found that I was using for this? Here we go. Yeah. There's a couple cool websites that I use for checking out graffiti. So, all right. Let's see. 1 second here. Oh, God damn it. I already had that. So, Jesus. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna take a little short break here. I'm gonna refill my coffee. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, and then when we come back, we will look at some graffiti because yeah, I want to sort of do something more with this. I feel like there's just a lot of like blank, space here that we could do something with. And I had some ideas, but like I said, when I was sort of doing it earlier, I didn't like the way it was looking, so maybe we can get inspired by something we find. And then I want to do like a background as well, which is probably just going to be something super basic, just like a wall texture sort of deal. But what was I even? Okay, I don't know why all that's in a folder, to be honest. Oh, is it just a line? Okay, it is. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Gonna take a short break. We'll be right back. Mute myself here. Alright. Alright, we back. Alright, so yeah, so kind of gonna look at some stuff here to get some like inspiration, some ideas, and like instantly I already found something I sort of like here. So I like how this has got the like, you know, it almost looks like paneling, you know, you see how there's like these dark green lines here or whatever. It sort of follows all the way around. I'm definitely feeling that. Could kind of do something like that, I think. We'll just sort of like open that up in a new tab there. But yeah, I sort of like go on here all the time still, man. This site actually isn't maintained anymore, but it's a great archive of graffiti from really like lots of shit from the 90s, from the early 2000s. I think the site stopped being updated in like 2017, I think maybe it was the last time there was an update to it, but luckily it's been like archived, so everything on the site, you know, is gonna hopefully stay here. But there's lots of shit that like basically like anything that's on this site that's an external link is no good anymore. So you'll sometimes get like, yeah, like large swaths of content that just aren't available anymore, but there's so much shit that is here that it's still a good resource. I like using it. I just like checking it out. It's definitely inspiring and just fun to come on here and check shit out, you know. Fucking it's like a time capsule, you know, because I mean, I'm sure like almost everything that's on here doesn't exist anymore in the real world, you know. So yeah, see, I mean, some of these are from 1995, you know, so definitely only exists here on this website, you know. But yeah, like already seeing some stuff that's giving me some ideas. Yeah, hopefully like all this is decently visible on the fucking, that's real fucking sick, damn. That's fucking sick as hell. The fucking TVs. I see, like anytime you sort of get the like detailing within the text like that, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to emulate. Oh yeah, see, like that. I mean, that's damn, that's real sick. I mean, I feel like I should be able to do something like that, you know. I mean, it's basically just like, yeah, like a separate. It's like blocking off separate layers within the face. Oh yeah, sick. Yeah, so alright, so already getting some good ideas here. We'll just kind of look at some of this stuff for a little while longer though. Got nothing better to do, you know? I mean, this is kind of what I'd like to start doing more of anyways, just sort of like mixing up the content, you know? Like, I don't want to be, I mean, not that I don't want to be drawing the whole time, but I just feel like, you know, it could help extend the length of the stream and sort of give us a nice little break from yeah, the monotony of coloring or just, you know, inking shit all night long. So God, man, that you know, anytime that they can sort of do this like you know, almost like airbrushed chrome look. That's just incredible, man. I mean, just the fact that you can do all this with an aerosol can is already incredible. I mean, I did graffiti for a little while, but definitely never got any good at doing freehand stuff. I mean, like I said, not any good. I was definitely like sort of starting to get the hang of it, but I was doing more like stencil work. Oh wow, this is fucking real sick, damn. Yeah, I like this a lot right here, like this sort of pattern, almost like uh, not circuitry, but yeah, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Or like a it's like a circuit diagram or whatever. Like yeah. That's real sick. Let's keep that one open. But yeah, I mean, I mostly did stencil work. I still have all my stencils. Yeah, resistor. Okay, yeah. See, I look because I took like some programming course back in high school, and I remember that kind of shit. Electrical schematic. Yeah. Damn, that's so sick. And again, the same sort of deal here on this one too. God damn, man, that's just so incredible. Yeah, I feel like there's a couple YouTube pages that I follow that basically it's just new graffiti artists that sort of like record themselves throwing up tags and shit. I think it'd be cool to sort of like start watching some of that stuff on stream too, just because, yeah, like I say, I want to like mix it up or whatever every once in a while, you know. And that would be cool to like throw on so I can just take a break and snack on something or whatever, and we can come back to drawing. But you see, I think that's kind of what I need to do too. Sort of how they have their lines. It's definitely a thing. God, yeah, man, 95, dude. Nice. I mean, I could be doing this all night, so I don't want to fucking take too much time out doing this, but I'm definitely getting some good ideas, I think. Look at our boy. Respect to the graffiti robots, dude, you know? Oh yeah, I like that too. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely getting some ideas here. What I want to do. Uh-huh. That's real sick. I mean, there's stuff here from '89 too, man. I mean, that's just crazy how far back some of this stuff goes. And that's why I like this site so much, because yeah, there's no other archive on the internet that's like this. It's like this, just this much content and stuff that goes back this far. There's another site that I use, but it's much more contemporary. It's just all like, I'm not sure how far back it goes, but it's basically, yeah, just stuff that like people update on a daily basis. So it's more, you know, yeah, stuff that's done nowadays, contemporary again. But I don't know, this is that piece from before, but it's, or maybe this part was updated. I don't want to have to go all the way back, but yeah, I think that's. Oh, that's fucking sick. Fucking aerosol can with like the robot legs. It's fucking dope. And yeah, again, man, anytime I just love that sort of like chrome effect, the dual tone, like airbrush type chrome effect. Shit, that's fucking real sick, dude. Damn. I'm not trying to get my stream shut down. The fucking dickhead character there. Damn, dude. Alright, yeah, we'll probably look at these for a little while longer, but I don't want to just doing this all night long, because I could just stare at these all night long. And it's just so sick too how you'll see, like, you know, the layers of graffiti where it's like, man, I mean, who, you know, it's like, who knows how far back this shit even goes, you know, like, man, when I was throwing stuff up though, I found this old, at the time the building was abandoned. It's been taken over now, so like under new management or whatever, but there was this old movie theater, and like I said, it was abandoned at the time, and I went back behind it to just, yeah, you know, throw some tags up or whatever, and fucking the whole entire back of this building, and I mean, it was a movie theater, so, you know, it's a pretty fucking big, man, but the whole back of the building was just completely covered in these like large scale tags. And like, you know, I was doing all that shit at night, so it was hard to get pictures, and even all the pictures that I used to have, I don't have anymore. I remember a few years ago I tried to go back and find some of that shit, and I had found some of them, but then my secondary hard drive that had all that shit on it crashed a few months ago, so I lost all that shit again. But I need to see if I can. I know I probably have some of that stuff somewhere, man. There's another hard drive that I took out of an old computer, and I need to plug that in and see if that has any of this shit on it, because I think it might. God damn, man. Yeah, I mean, just the like 3D effect of some of this stuff is just fucking mind blowing, man. I mean, look at that. There's like, you know, I mean, that's just crazy. Like fucking MC Escher meets fucking Dolly type shit going on. It's fucking real sick. Alright, I think we're gonna, because I could literally just do this all night. We could literally just have a whole stream where I fucking do this. Okay, that's just insanely fucking sick. Dude, look at how like the paint, you know, he's got the paint like dripping off. And how it's sort of got like a texture underneath, you know, that's completely different. And like the water, I mean, not even to mention the water droplets, which like a couple of these just straight up look like photorealistic, you know. Oh, this is like a bigger piece too, damn. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I got a few ideas here. And then, yeah, this is the other site that I use. So this is Art Crimes, which is just graffiti.org. You can pull that up, you know. And I usually just search by like the city walls, because if you try and do, I'll show you the homepage, but so yeah, a lot of these, unfortunately, like I say, everything that's on the site is still up. So yeah, so 2017 is when it was last updated. Everything that's on the site is still here. So if you search by like the countries, which you know, you go in here and then it gives you all these cities. If you click any of these links that has a number on it, you're good. All that shit's gonna still be there. A lot of times these, this is gonna link to shit that's off the website, so a lot of times these links are no good anymore. Yeah, see, but anything with a number, you know, this is all that shit's gonna still be there. Same thing, you know, Europe, they got all of Europe, they got the world, which is, you know, you can go into Asia, Africa, yeah, all kinds of shit, sick shit there. But this featured artist thing, this is almost no good at all anymore, because these are almost all external links. Oh, well, I like how the first one I click on is fucking fuck you. But if we, but yeah, see, like almost all these aren't going to be good anymore. So this is like real hit or miss. So I try not to even do the, I don't know how like all these that I'm clicking on are fucking good. So we were talking out of my ass. But you will, there are lots of dead links, you know, that's just the unfortunate thing. Cause like I say, a lot of these aren't maintained anymore, but it's still a great resource. There's still tons and tons and tons of fucking content on here. I mean, like you literally spend like a lifetime on this website and not see everything that's on here, I feel like. So yeah, that's graffiti.org. And then this one right here, Graffunk. They also have a Instagram. And the cool thing about this site is you go into this explore thing here, and then you can click on any of these links and it'll actually give you the Instagram, the artist's Instagram account. And not only that, but a lot of times they'll have the color breakdown, so they'll tell you what colors they're using, the brand of spray paint that they're using, the colors, the name of the colors that they're using. Sometimes if it's a lot of colors used, they won't have that on there, but and also I think it's up to the artist to update or to fill in that information. So if they don't want to, you know, sometimes that shit's, there's nothing on there, but yeah, so yeah, literally the best thing about it really though is this, that you can directly go to the artist's Instagram account and see all their stuff. So that's how I've been following a lot of graffiti artists on Instagram. But yeah, this site's real sick, man. There's lots of good shit on here, and it's updated daily. So there's, every time I come on here, there's just constantly a never-ending stream of new stuff. So Yeah, and like I say, I think we're gonna start like there's a few YouTube accounts that I follow that do graffiti stuff. I think we might start like watching some of that on stream. Definitely want to do more like variety stream stuff. So, but yeah, like I say, I don't want to spend all night on this because I easily fucking could. But just so much good shit on here if you're into that kind of thing. Alright, so yeah, let's see what we got here. So yeah, so I really like I really like this, to be honest, like the electrical schematic thing. Which, like, I wonder if we search yeah, let's see what we got here. Wiring diagrams, that's really what it is. Yeah, wiring diagrams. See, so I kind of like how you got this like zigzag pattern there. I think that's something we're gonna try and use. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. Alright. Got some ideas. Yeah, I think this is really the one that I want to sort of keep up. Alright, so we'll get this off the screen. Go back to yeah. All right. So yeah. So let's see. What are we gonna do here? Oh, don't let me down now. Come on. Like how the music just completely changed. I was thinking about just putting the. Oh, nice. Okay. Fucking Vigilante 8 soundtrack. Where's that Luminous soundtrack? Because I feel like that's got some good shit on it. That's good for what we're doing anyway. Yeah, we go. That's so annoying. Alright, there we go. Alright, back to work. I've just been trying to think of like more ideas of like what else I can sort of do, you know, besides drawing all the time, or just not even that, but just like take a break from drawing sometimes, because I feel like that's usually what happens is I sort of like after like 3 hours or so, I just start to get burned out where I need to just take a break, you know. Usually after the stream I'll take like a half an hour break to like snack on something, and then I'll start drawing again. I'd like to just basically fucking do that on stream, or start to do that on stream, you know. It's just been trying to think of more stuff that I can like do to sort of take a break sometimes, or just other ideas for content too, you know. But yeah, I'm not even really sure. I don't know, I feel like it's one of those things where like the possibilities are sort of endless, you know, really, like, you know, there's lots of shit that I Um, no shortage of fucking other hobbies. But it's just a matter of like how well will that transition to doing that, some of that shit on stream, you know. It's also one of those things too that, like, I mean, I used to watch Twitch back before it was Twitch, you know, fucking Justin TV, and like, I mean, people literally did anything on there, which I feel like Twitch has sort of gotten back to that now. Like, there was a period of time where I think it was like right when Amazon first acquired them, I want to say that they basically were like, you know, they restricted it to like video games only, and now I feel like they've kind of gone back to the roots of what the site was, where like you can just stream anything now, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's true too, man. We definitely could just like play, you know, take breaks and play like Final Fantasy 14 and stream, but I don't know if my PC is literally going to be able to fucking handle that. Like, I probably could do it, but I'm gonna have to, like, I definitely can't play on the big monitor and do that because the fucking graphics card already sounds like a fucking jet engine when I'm trying to play that, like, the 4K resolution or whatever, so I know I'm not going to be able to do that, but I can probably play on the small monitor and get away with it. And there's other games we could play too. I mean, yeah, I'd like to start doing shit like that. Trying to think, like, yeah, I think that's one of those things where I'm gonna have to just like test that out and see how well, see what my PC can handle as far as playing games on stream. But I mean, it handles doing all this. Geocacher, yeah, that's fucking true, man. I forgot about that shit. I've definitely seen people doing that. There was like a podcast that I used to listen to, and they have a Twitch stream, and that's all they would fucking do on there, man. Like, it was fucking weak. And I'm not even gonna lie too, there was definitely a period of time where I was like addicted to just going on Google Maps and just like going to different parts of the world and looking at shit. So that's one of those things where, like, I'm not, yeah, I could definitely get into doing that, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I think some of that I'm really just gonna have to test it out and see what the PC can handle, you know, because it's definitely starting to show its age. I mean, the main components like the CPU and shit are good, but the graphics card is definitely showing its age. And with the graphics cards being what they are right now, I definitely can't afford a new one anytime soon. So. I like that actually. Does that look too weird? I don't know, I feel like maybe if I just make it a little bit. Yeah, some Among Us, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, yeah, there's definitely like, yeah, there's definitely low, yeah, games that just aren't graphically demanding that I could get into. Like, I haven't played it in a long time, man, but I really like that Starbound game because it's literally just like fucking, it's just like 8-bit, or not 8-bit, but like 16-bit style graphics or whatever, and like I'm sure I could stream that. And that has like multiplayer components too, like yeah, and I mean there's even shit like golf with your friends or whatever. I mean, played with Pluto, and that shit's definitely fun. I mean, that's one of those things where like if you get a group of people together, it's definitely fun. I could see doing that. I don't know, is that just too much? Maybe I don't need to do that. I feel like that looks weird. I'm not even sure why. I think there's just something not right about that. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, is that fine? Something just looks weird about that. Yeah, maybe I don't need to do all that actually. Let's just go back to the, yeah. Yeah, but either way, I mean, there's no shortage of fucking possibilities for sure, man. I really need to just look at like my Steam library and look at some of the games that I have on the wish list or whatever, and see what I think I could get away with streaming. Because yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy 14, I'm just not even sure that's gonna be feasible even on the small monitor. I think my PC would just be fucking screaming. But yeah, there's still no shortage of other shit we could do though, like other games to play. Like I say, I just need to fucking, man, one thing, I was so close to picking it up. I don't even know why I didn't actually, because it was only like $10. But there's this game, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it, but Umurangi Generation. It's like a camera. It's like a fucking photography game set in like a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world. It's like super aesthetic, like the graphics are like super stylized and shit, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I could run that on stream, because that's I was looking at the whatchamacallit, the fucking requirements on it are super low, so I could probably run that on stream. I wouldn't mind getting that, looking into that. I don't think that has any multiplayer in it yet. I was like, the more that I looked at, I was like, man, how does this not have multiplayer? Like, I'm almost certain that's something they're gonna implement it at some point, but because yeah, I'd love to play that, and that's one of those things, if I'm gonna play it, I'd probably play it on stream, just because fuck it, why not, you know? I definitely like that, but I'm trying to figure out like what else to, how else to, like, where can I? It's like I don't want to overdo it, but also I don't want to just make it be like only on one portion of the draw of the text or whatever. It sort of needs to like be spread out over the whole thing. Actually, can we do? Needs to be better distributed is the word I was looking for there. Fucking goddamn mush brain, dude. Oh, another fun thing to do, but you need like a lot of people to do it, is those Jackbox games too, which like, man, I almost completely forgot. Like, yeah, like we played that on Pluto's Discord one time, like months and months ago, man. That shit was a lot of fun. Like, I definitely wouldn't mind doing that again. Just because there's like a lot of variety to them. There's just so many different, yeah, like little mini games or whatever. But yeah, I need to just basically like put together a fucking list or whatever and see what my fucking options are, and then kind of start to plan out like a stream schedule. Yeah, one thing too that like could possibly be cool, but I would have to really do a lot of work in order to like make it feasible for streaming and shit. But like, if I could organize all my fucking Legos so that it's not just like a gigantic fucking, yeah, like 2-ton fucking case that I have to dig through. Like, if I could actually organize it into shit, it'd be cool to like build shit on stream. But I'd have to get a camera situation sorted to do all that too. But yeah, that's something I don't really see anybody doing. There was one person that I followed for a while that was doing it. They weren't like free building or anything. They were just building. They would like buy sets and build them. But yeah, I mean, that could possibly be cool too. I mean, I feel like that's one of those things where you're really just gonna be, it's gonna almost be like a hangout stream, you know, just because that shit is so time consuming. Like, That's why I really haven't even built anything in a long time. Like, but yeah, I feel like that's one of those things where like you could just fucking like put like, you know, almost do like a dual screen thing where like put a movie on or something and then also do that. But then again, like that's one of those things too where I gotta like figure out like what the copyright. Well, I mean, I don't know, because like I know if you stream shit that's on Amazon Prime, you can literally just stream. Yeah, you can like stream anything that's on there. I think there's like certain restrictions with that though, but like that definitely is a thing. Like I've seen other people do it for sure. Come on, fucking circles. God damn it, I should have taken that one and just moved it, because that shit was like perfect. It's squished. But yeah, either way, I mean, no shortage of ideas. I definitely got a million fucking ideas. It's just a matter of like organizing my, or like prioritizing what I want to do and just, yeah, going through with it or whatever. Like, so I definitely want to do the DJ thing too. I'm gonna start sketching out ideas for the assets for that. And that's probably like the next big thing we'll work on stream. So I was gonna like animate some of the notifications and shit, but I actually think I'm just gonna like create some glitch art stuff and use those for the time being. I mean, I may go back and animate some of that stuff because I did have ideas for when I had started to sketch some stuff out, but I just think like, yeah, it's just one of those things where like, I don't know, I just felt like it's just something that like doesn't pop up all that often, and like I don't think it's a priority right now, sort of thing, you know. And I don't want to put like a lot of time into something that's just not even gonna be like, you know, used all that much or like visible all that much. This is definitely looking pretty sick there. So we can start to sort of do like some weird or like more like abstract shapes and stuff in here. I feel like we can sort of see. What we can do here. Yeah, see, I feel like if I start to do stuff like this now, it sort of fits in with the overall. Yeah. Like if we sort of do something like this. I almost feel like we could do, sort of go do this. But yeah, basically, like, once we finish this piece up, which we'll probably finish this next stream, I think. Probably gonna, yeah, we'll probably go for maybe like another like half hour or so. So I feel like I'll probably get a decent amount of work of this detailing done on the letters, and then really all that's left to do is just the shading on everything. In the background, that's going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to put a lot of work into the background, I don't think, because I don't want that to be like the focus. Yeah, so I think like what we'll really be focusing on next is the assets for the DJing stream, which I'm gonna make like a unique, sort of like the gift tuber thing that we got now, but I'm gonna make it because obviously he doesn't need to talk anymore, so I'm gonna make it sort of be like yeah, sort of have like a stylized fucking little DJ booth or something situation. I have like a ton of ideas. I was kind of sketching in my sketchbook some shit last night, but yeah, so I think that'll be like the next like big thing we'll focus on stream, and we'll probably start on that like next week, I would think, because we'll probably have at least one other session with this. I mean, I definitely think, yeah, it shouldn't take me more than one more session to finish this up, and then yeah, what was I even saying? Yeah, I totally just lost my train of thought, but yeah, I sort of just need to have like almost like a catalog of fucking projects to work on. I mean, I have the also have the music video to work on, but the thing is, I'm not gonna have anything that's like stream ready to work on that for a while, because everything is still in the sketching phase. I don't really want to do sketching stuff on stream, because I feel like that's just like, it's not tedious, but I feel like I spend a lot of time like drawing stuff that may not even be used, or drawing stuff that's just like you know, it sort of just goes nowhere until it goes somewhere, sort of thing. Like, and I don't feel like that's going to be very entertaining. But yeah, once I basically get that to the point where we start inking shit, there'll be a lot of that to do on stream too, but it's still a little ways out, so yeah, we'll do like the DJing assets next, which is just basically going to be another like animated gift tuber type situation, and then yeah, like I feel like by the time we're doing that, like I should have a better idea of like what other stuff I want to do on stream anyway. So I feel like we'll probably start doing longer streams and sort of mixing it up as far as like what we do, or how I divide up the time, you know. I'm just wondering, like, what would it look like if we sort of did something, have some of these like connected, or not connected, but like yeah, actually that looks pretty fucking sick. But yeah, like, sorry if I just sort of like repeat myself a lot, or just like start rambling on streams. Just sort of like, you know, just sort of been trying to brainstorm what I wanted to even do on here. So like I say, I've always had like a million ideas, and now that I'm actually starting to stream, and I definitely enjoy it, and it's almost becoming like addictive where like because it's helping me stay so focused, I keep trying to think of like, well, what can I like, you know, like what are more things that I need to do that I need to stay focused on, you know, and like, yeah, no shortage of fucking things. So yeah, hell yeah, this is looking real sick actually. Looking real happy with how this is starting to come out. That was the thing too, like that's the thing that definitely helps about sort of like pulling up reference and getting ideas, getting inspired by stuff. Is like, you know, like when I first pulled this up earlier and I was starting to come up, I was just starting to just like, you know, free draw or whatever on some ideas for the different you know, way to texture this the letters, and it was like, yeah, I just didn't like what I was doing at all. But now that I sort of looked at some of that graffiti and got some ideas, I'm definitely liking this a lot more. So keep going this way. That was like perfect. God damn it. Fucking hate when I do that shit, man. I wish there was a way to like actually I need to look. Is there like in Photoshop there's like it'll basically give you like a list of all the actions, and you can, if you accidentally like undo and then redo, you can still go back to that action. I need to see. I'm pretty sure that's the thing in here. I just haven't fucking bothered to look into it. God damn it. It's fucking... Okay, I thought YouTube fucking paused the goddamn video again. Shit's so annoying, man. I don't know if I like that. It's overkill. I think I just need to do something maybe right here, and then I kind of like how this looks. Let's see, what can we do here? So, I mean, I kind of like the idea of just having these, like, these shapes that are sort of split up. Fuck yeah. Alright, yeah. That's good for that letter. Move on here. And yeah, probably not gonna go for too much longer. Another like 20 minutes or so, I think. Oh man. Definitely been productive though. I mean, you got this whole dude. I got all that detailing finished, recolored him. Definitely like the way that looks now, especially with that color overlay on that. Really makes all that pop. Really like the way that this text is starting to come together. I keep thinking if maybe I need to sort of like put some kind of detailing into the sort of paint smoke like effect. I kept thinking like, could I maybe just like either do something like this where we sort of do like another sort of layer in here, but I don't want to fucking like overdo this there. But yeah, how's this look if we sort of do something like that? Is that just gonna be too much? And then we can sort of add another color in, but yeah, maybe that is just too much, man. Well, what's up with maybe doing something like this though? Could we sort of like, I think we might go into something here. What's up with that? Yeah, I actually like that a lot already. Sort of almost like a fucking lava lamp type effect, you know? Oops. I mean, I like the idea. I'm gonna play around with that some more, but let's stick to. Let's keep doing this text for now, though. looking pretty red. So I feel like we need another one of these like jagged or you know, like electrical signal type situations going on here. See if we can get one in here. Yeah. Even though it's like, man, that line is really faint though. But usually what I do on all my art is, yeah, I double up the layers at least once. Sometimes more than once. But yeah, it's definitely become like I think like after I went through that period where I wasn't inking anymore and I started inking again, that was something that I found that it sort of like gave me a bit more confidence in my line art, was to double up the layers. It just helps to sort of like I don't know, it sort of helps make the inking, the line art stand out a bit more. Which like too, I don't know, that could possibly be like, I really need to start experimenting more with using different pens, because I'm just using the super basic ass G pen. Which is literally like almost as default as you can get. And I've tried experimenting with other ones. I downloaded other ones. But yeah, I just really haven't found one that I like really like. You know, I'm just almost sort of like comfortable with this one, so I stick with it. But I really would like to sort of like take a poll or whatever and see what other people are using and try and experiment with some of those. But yeah, for the time being, it's working. It's looking pretty good too. So yeah, gonna go for a little bit longer. But real happy with the progress. Happy with everyone that came out tonight, hung out. Even if you're just lurking or doing laundry or whatever you're doing, like, y'all have no idea how much I appreciate everybody that fucking comes and hangs out. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, this is like one of those things, man. I mean, I always wanted to do this, but I was always like super nervous about like, you know, fucking, you know, it just being like awkward or fucking, you know, just like, yeah, just being like a stressful situation or whatever. But it hasn't been at all, man. It's been really relaxing actually. So. Definitely appreciate everyone that's helped make that a fucking possibility in the first place. So. It's a long ass way for this line to travel, but because I don't want to have it interfere with this, it's too close to this. We had to come in from over here, I think, but we can do something to sort of break this up. I think I have another one of these like circle shapes in here, something like that. Yeah, that's looking so cool. I think we could just sort of even do something like that, maybe. Alright, now I feel like YouTube did pause the music. Yes, fuck you. There's gotta be a way to turn that off. That shit is so annoying, man. So I don't know if I like that. Maybe the one on the top. So I don't know. Kind of looks better without it, honestly. I think we could do something here. Yeah, kind of like that. Even though I did duplicate that same pattern there, I don't know. I think that's still okay though. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wind down here. A few more ideas here for this. So, better when I just do the whole thing and break it up. yeah, I definitely like that sort of like repeating square pattern or whatever. Yeah, alright, well, got a lot done. Happy with how this is turning out. Definitely will be able to finish this up next session. Not much left to do at all, I think, basically. I might sort of kind of go in with some other colors and sort of do, well, yeah, we are going to do that. Not maybe, we are definitely going to, yeah, add some additional color over, or basically fill in all these details with some color. Finish the detailing on the letters, and then do the shading. Also add a background, but that's going to be super basic. Just because I think the foreground, everything is so detailed already. If I start to go overboard with the background, it's going to be too much. But yeah, man, I really like how this is coming together. It looks so much better than it did when we fucking started. Yeah, changing the color on the robot dude, I think was a big, yeah, it was a big step in the right direction. I think that yellow was just, with the yellow that was also on the text, it was just way too much yellow. Like the whole fucking thing, everything was yellow, and it was just too much. But yeah, man, just really appreciate everybody that comes out. Like I say, you know, even if you're just lurking, even if you're doing the shit in the background, that's fine. You know, it still means a lot to have people come out and hang out, you know, and take any kind of interest in what I'm doing. But yeah, we'll be back on, let's see, today's Thursday, so yeah, we'll be back on Sunday and we'll finish this up, and then we'll start on some brand new fresh stuff on Tuesday. But yeah, once again, you know, appreciate everyone that comes out. Hope everyone has a good rest of their evening, and yeah, we'll see everybody next time. All right, good night, everybody. Later. Peace.